history's embrace. Captain's quarters sets the pace with Captain Mayhem at the helm. A voyage of knowledge, a story to round. Captain's quarters weekly delight, where history's treasures take flight. Led by Mayhem, Longwood, and Joe, they explore the past, row by row. Navigator, Longwood charts the course, guiding listeners to knowledge's source. Cartographer Joe, with maps in hand, unveils the secrets of time.
Hello, everybody out there. Welcome to another episode of Captain's Quarters Podcast. I know we've been absent for a couple of weeks, different reasons. Cartographer Mandy's been flooded out, and I've had some health things. As you notice, it's just Mandy and myself. The captain is en route from his 3-day Panama City Beach Festival, but I did get some of the clips that he sent me and some pictures from it, and he's going to try to get on as soon as he can. But Mandy and I, of course, will be able to carry on with as best we can without him. So, first things first, how do you get in touch? How do you find us? Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Or you can become a sponsor on YouTube. We have all sorts of exciting little extra little things that get included with that. And of course, we always start it off with our good buddy, Mini Mayhem, who has Joke of the Week. He is there somewhere. Let me see if we can find a little Mini. Where is Mini? I don't know. Aha! Here we go. Mini Mayhem, Joke of the Week.
Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week. Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week. Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem. Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week. Sponsored by our cartoonist friend, Travis Rummy. Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week.
That makes sense too. Oh, of course we'd have some issues. Figures.
We got some tech issues when you got the two tech.
Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week.
That's not right.
Sponsored by our cartoonist friend, Travis Rummy.
Right.
Of Salt City
Well,
Comics.
we seem to run into technical difficulties.
Ahoy mates, Ahoy mates, Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week. Sponsored by our cartoonist friend, Travis Rummy
okay.
of Salt City Comics. What's
Guess
the
poor little
worst
Mini
thing
Mayhem
to see
will have to
in
be
the
put on
middle of the ocean?
What a shame.
Think about it, and I'll give you the answer.
Oh well,
at the end of
as
the
you
show.
know, the captain's been.
Worked.
Did it work?
Yeah, it looked like that last time it worked.
Isn't this funny? Well, okay, since we don't seem to have that, I don't understand that. Well, isn't that funny? You have your two tech people, and for some reason, it's
The tech breaks.
Wow. Yeah, it's not even letting me scroll. Man. All right. So we of course have I can always do, we got the quote of the week, and quote of the week, if you let me do that. Well, you know what, Mandy? It's not even letting me do quote of the week.
Do you want me to try?
See if you can do it. It's not letting me click on anything. I wanted to do the joke with Mini Mayhem, but it's not letting me
You want quote of the week, right?
or if you can get Mini Mayhem to work.
Mini Mayhem ran.
Not running that. I don't see it.
You don't see it? I see it. Can you not see that, Davey?
No.
Well, it says, if you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it well enough, by Albert Einstein. And now Davey just jumped out. We're having some fun of breaking tech. So let's see. Talk about Mayhem. So Mayhem was out in Panama City Beach, out at that event, and he blew up his tires coming back. So he hasn't made it back to the studio yet. So me and Davey are getting this thing figured out. If I can actually see if I can go load that photo, you can see the beautifully exploded tire. It'll just take me a second to go get it found on where he sent it to me. But I don't know why Davey can't see anything. Let's see. So everybody knows this is what happened to the captain and why the captain is not here yet. And the screen says Davey's supposed to be back, but I did not see him. I know, so we were supposed to be going over a recap of Panama City Beach as well here in a few, but obviously, we're not quite getting that far. He's got these labeled really funny, so I'm gonna apologize. I'm trying to figure out everything he's got up here. The Blackbeard's ball was 3 times bigger, Ransom. That's amazing. I really want to get out to Florida and come see that one of these days. Let's plan to try to get me out there next year. If you give me the details a good 3 or 4 months in advance, I'll arrange to get out there a little bit better. I'm supposed to find out at the end of this week where I'm supposed to be going next October. But I would love to get down there to the Blackbeard's ball. That would be amazing. I would play 8 bells for you guys, but he has 3 of them in here, and I don't know which one is the accurate one to play. Why is mine the only tech working? I don't know at the moment. This is going to be fun. Well, I can tell you that we turned my inland city out here in Tooele, Utah, where I'm from, into a lake. And my friend was kayaking in the park between our houses. So that's where I have been, is dealing with the Tooele floods that haven't happened in like over 100 years. It's made for some great entertainment down here and trying to get stuff handled. So it's Columbus Day weekend every year. Oh, that's for the high seas. So is the Blackbeard's ball simultaneous with the Pirates of the High Seas Festival? I'm going to switch to the comments over here so I can read them faster.
Oh, I'm back. It was locking me up. Sorry, everybody. It was not letting me do anything. It was weird.
Ahoy, mates. Mini Mayhem here with Joke of the Week. Sponsored by our cartoonist friend, Travis Rami of Salt City Comics. What's the worst thing to see in the middle of the ocean? Think about it, and I'll give you the answer at the end of the show.
All right, we got to see Mini Mayhem. Yay! And of course, the little mini was sponsored by Ancient City Sirens. If you want a good dance troupe of ladies, Miss Gina and her ladies are the ones to call. As a matter of fact, they were out there at the Panama City Beach. And it sounded like they had a good time too. All right, now that that's done, yay. Now I can give you quote of the week.
Oh, it was a
By
grand
Spyglass
ball.
Travel. If you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it well enough. Albert Einstein. You like that one, Mandy?
That's a good one.
Just like couldn't explain why things weren't working correctly. All right. Then, of course, we will do our 8 bells. Um, there's, please bear with us. There are so many 8 bells because we had skipped a couple of weeks.
That's why there's 3 files.
I'm so sorry. So
I was going to play them, but I couldn't figure it out.
first one, Charles Robert Redford Jr. was an American actor, director, and producer. He was known as a leading man who gained stardom during the American New Wave. Over a career spanning more than 6 decades, he received numerous accolades, including the Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, 5 Golden Globe Awards, including the Cecil B. DeMille Award in 1994. He was 89. Brett James Cornelius was an American country music singer, songwriter, and record producer based in Nashville. His compositions have been credited on 494 recordings by a wide variety of artists. James became known primarily as a songwriter for other country and pop music artists. Among his composition was Carrie Underwood's 2006 #1 hit, Jesus Take the Wheel. He was 57. Marilyn Nodlin was an American child actress. She started appearing in Hollywood films in 1931 when she was 4 years old. She established herself as a freelancer who worked frequently at different major film studios throughout the decade, being cast in films such as Imitation of Life, Les Miserables, and The Angels with Dirty Faces. She was 99. Sonny Curtis was an American singer and songwriter, known for his collaborations with Buddy Holly. He was a member of the Crickets and continued with the band after Holly's death. He is a member of 3 Music Hall of Fames, including the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was 88. Dwight Douglas Lewis was an American professional football player who was a linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys of the National Football League. He played college football for the Mississippi State Bulldogs and was selected in the 6th round of the 1968 NFL Draft. Lewis was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame in 2001. He was 79. Dame Catherine Patricia Rutledge was an English actress and singer, best known for a comedy role as Hyacinth Bouquet in the popular BBC sitcom Keeping Up Appearances from 1990 to 1995, for which she was twice nominated for the BAFTA TV Award for Best Light Entertainment Performances in 1992 and 93. She was 96. Here's one everybody I'm sure knows. Diane Keaton was an American actress. Her career spanned more than 5 decades, during which she rose to prominence in the New Hollywood movement. She collaborated frequently with Woody Allen, appearing in 8 of his films. Keaton received various accolades, including the Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, and 2 Golden Globe Awards. She was 79. Ronald Charles Dean was an American film and television actor. He appeared in films including Risky Business, The Breakfast Club, Cocktail, The Babe, The Fugitive, Rudy, The Client, and The Dark Knight. He is most known for having often played detectives and other law enforcement characters, most notably as Detective Marion Zeke Crumb in the fantasy comedy drama television series Early Edition. He was 87. Whew, that was a lot. And so now I ask you all to please raise your glasses, and we will give them a good 8 bells. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'll just do quick chats. We got Ransom Mayhem aboard, Strong Bear 19, as a new person, Christopher Fraun. Of course, our buddy Zachary Harker is on board. History with McCrae, good to see you. Ransom Mayhem. I'm surprised he's still alive after that long weekend. It was his crew that pretty much put it on. Bo's aboard. Parley 8, ahoy there. Black Ball. Very good. Parley 8 was there too. So, as we float along in the segments, the captain, well, first, actually, maybe we should do this week of nautical history. Almost forgot my history, isn't it? So here we go.
We begin this week in nautical history on September 22nd, 1943. Destroyer HMS Capel sinks U-229. September 23rd, 1779. John Paul Jones aboard the U.S. Bohème. Richard defeats the British frigate HMS Serapis and becomes the United States' first well-known naval hero. September 24th, 1853. Cornelius Vanderbilt circumnavigates the world aboard his private yacht, North Star. September 25th, 1836. HMS Beagle anchors at St. Michael. September 26, 1580, Francis Drake completes his circumnavigation of the world, sailing into Plymouth, England aboard the Golden Hind. September 27, 1941, U.S. President Roosevelt launches the first Liberty ship freighter SS Patrick Henry. And finally, on September 28, 1850, U.S. Navy abolishes flogging as punishment. And that was this week in nautical history.
Yay! Oh, before I forget, it's my fault. The 8 Bells was sponsored by our good friends at Marco's Pizza. As the captain said, the captain eats a lot of Marco's Pizza, by the way. As you can probably tell by his stomach area, he loves their pepperoni pizza. So, a salute to them. They are a sponsor of our 8 Bells. I wanted to make sure I got that in there. And since the captain's not here, we can have all sorts of fun. Of course, we can't say now we know why the rum is gone because, well, I don't know. Of course, he did have a blowout, so that had to be kind of a bummer. Okay, so moving on. He did send some videos that he did, and everybody, please have patience with him. This is the first time for the captain doing this. He finally, happy to say, after Mandy and I have helped him with equipment and getting started, I looked at the stuff ahead of time, and he managed to get everything. He did a pretty good job for his first time, since he usually doesn't do this. So let me start easy. We'll start with one of his first little.
All kinds of unusualities. Look at this view. Hello. It's all right. It's okay. It's a festival. There's people here.
No, sir. No, sir. Come on.
Hi, the little man was trying to steal my fire. Hi.
Whoa, what do you think, Manny? That was not too bad for his first time. You're muted.
He's getting a hang of using the microphone systems, which is good. There's more videos, Ransom. Did he not actually sit down and interview with you? Oh man, we will get on into that.
Yeah, hey, what's up with that? That doesn't seem fair. He did an interview with Parley 8, and I know Parley 8's watching, so let me go ahead and play that interview for you.
Hey, guess what? We're on the third day of Pirates of the High Seas, and look who's sitting here with me, Parley 8.
Where?
Hey!
What? Huh?
What was that?
Where's Parley?
Let's see. One order member and one soon-to-be order member.
Yes,
Mr. J. And I just wanted to say congratulations. this is a good public congratulations from Mayhem to you.
Thanks,
We've been razzing the hell out of him all weekend.
Yeah.
But I told him earlier, this razzing is better than making him run naked through the field, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to see that.
Don't know how that's going to work down here.
You guys been having a good time with this?
We've been having an excellent time. Love it down here.
Even with the wind, right?
Even with the wind.
With the wind. Right.
Gave us a little reprieve today. So
The weather's always great here, at least when there's not a hurricane. But
Yeah.
Right. So say something nice to everybody, and then we should say something nice to Emily too. Hey, Emily.
Hi, something
Love you,
nice.
Em.
Love you, Em.
We're
Missed you
missing
lots.
you.
Yeah.
We're missing you.
We need to get more order members come down here. Nice big festival. Let's make this thing keep growing.
Absolutely.
More
I mean,
canvas.
this is the 15th year of it.
It's our second.
It's my 11th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really grown. I understand that because of all the bad weather along the coast, that Tybee Island may have had to shut down their Pirate Festival for the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go find that out, and I probably shouldn't have said that with this, but oh well.
Oh, well.
But
Right now.
I have to do some checking and find out. I hope they didn't, but if they didn't have to, we hope that Tybee Island had a good adventure for the weekend also.
And everybody's safe. up
And
there.
everybody is safe, that's for sure. You got anything else you want to say, Miss Deborah?
No.
Captain Deborah?
Hashtag drink more rum.
All right. We'll be showing off everything we got tomorrow night on the show. You guys are driving tomorrow, right?
We are, but we'll be tuning in.
All right, tune in from the car then. And thanks for being on the thing with me.
Yes.
And it's always a pleasure to hang out with my friends, Day and Jebra Brusso. I parlay
I really hope you did that on purpose.
Oh, wait. I should turn it off.
Oh, you probably should, yeah.
I think the captain may have had some rum before he did that one.
Maybe, but I can't believe he didn't go sit down with Ransom. Like, are you serious?
I know. Isn't that awful? Luckily, I did. I grabbed a whole mess of pictures, and I did get one of Ransom and his crew and stuff.
Oh, were you there too?
No,
Oh,
but you know, I'm the navigator, so I managed to pull all this stuff and put this all together
good.
best I can. Because luckily, everybody, I'm friends with Ransom and everybody, and they always post pictures and stuff. I see. So I think I will, before I show some more of that, let me do this week in history.
Where does the captain take his hungry crew for a good lunch special? Why, Dick's Wings. Daily lunch specials even a pirate could afford. Why, look, a table filled with flavors and tastes for even the most discriminating of pirates. A great lunch and a great time is always had by all at Dick's Wings, St. Augustine, Florida, US 1 South.
We begin this week in history on September 22nd, 1970. U.S. President Richard Nixon requests 1,000 new FBI agents for college campuses. September 23rd, 1969. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, directed by George Roy Hill and starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford, premieres at the Roger Sherman Theater in New Haven, Connecticut. September 24th, 1952. American fast food restaurant chain Kentucky Fried Chicken opens its first franchise in Salt Lake City, Utah, after Colonel Harlan Sanders franchises his recipe to friend Pete Harmon. September 25th, 1890. Sequoia National Park, established by U.S. President Benjamin Harrison, California's first national park and the country's second. September 26th, 1949. Groundbreaking ceremony for the Hollywood sign in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Old Hollywood land sign is torn down and reconstruction of a replacement begins with just Hollywood. September 27th, 1945. World War II, U.S. General and head of the Allied occupation of Japan, Douglas MacArthur, meets Emperor Hiroshige in Tokyo for the first time. And finally, in September 28, 1779, American Revolution, Samuel Huntington is elected President of the Continental Congress, succeeding John Jay, And that was This Week in History.
Hey,
Hey,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
better late than never.
Yeah. Well, we had a little bit of a little tragedy on the road coming in, so it delayed us a bit. Did you get the picture?
Yeah, and I showed it to everybody while Davey had tech issues.
Oh, Davey had tech issues too. Well,
So why didn't you interview your brother?
Yes, he was upset about that.
I saw his comment. Who was the most busiest person on the field? My brother. Every time I came down there to try to do something with him, he had something else going on, and he was so damn busy. And every time he came down to my tent, I wasn't always there either. So it just didn't work. He is way busy. Look who finally showed up. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm here now. We almost had a terrible accident, and it would have taken out all 3 of our trucks and our trailers. Okay, maybe not. But actually, so the quartermaster's trailer, I heard that. Quartermaster's trailer is a tandem axle, which is probably the thing that saved us. But as we're going down the road, we both hear something. We look in the rear mirrors and we see some rubber flying, but we figured he just hit a tire. And we looked at each other. It was like a Cheech and Chong movie. We just looked at each other and went, "You hear that? Yeah. Okay." That was it. But then we got a call from the truck and trailer behind us saying, "Hey, you've lost a tire." So, I mean, it shredded it. But we're here safe now. Everybody's gone home, and here I am. It was a great event, and seriously, all joking aside, Ransom Mayhem was in every direction for the entire time, and it was hard to peg him down. And it was just, but he was so busy keeping people running and keeping people happy. It was just difficult. The only reason I was able to do something with Parlay 8 is because they were just sitting there looking at doing nothing. So it made it easy for me. So there. On that note, Davey did a good job taking the show. I appreciate you taking the helm. I actually did get to start watching while I was getting myself ready. When you did 8 bells, you did a wonderful job. I think you can take the helm anytime you want. Maybe I'll take a vacation and go sit on a beach and talk to mermaids.
You would actually trust me. You would leave Mandy and I with the show. You must be crazy.
Dude, we got people we could interview. We'd have some fun. You know this.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Yeah, it was. It wasn't that harrowing, but hey, it was good to see everybody. It was a good event. I don't know how many of the videos you've shown already, but
I showed.
A good event. And the one with Ransom, just so you don't get all upset. I did the one with Parlay 8 because I had not had a chance to actually congratulate him in person properly because we'd been teasing him all weekend. So I wanted to be really professional and nice about it, make sure that he knew that it was, an honest congratulations that we are glad he's in the order now. So on that note.
Yes, I will make it up to Ransom. I took pictures from wherever I could, and I put together a short one, and I made sure that Ransom and his crew are featured in that. So I will play that now.
All right. Good job, Davey. Good
They
job.
had a live mermaid in the tank.
They did have a live mermaid in the tank. And I got to show everybody something else too. Let me see here where it got put. There it is. Hold on. So there was an artist that we met at this event 3 years ago. And then after that event, he came and did Old City Pirate Festival with us. And he worked on an extra project and gave it to me over the weekend. Let's see if I can do it justice here. Everybody see that?
Yes.
The thing that's the best is look at Max's face.
That's captured Max perfectly.
He has made that face before on camera. So, and this year, him being there, I got a chance to meet his wife and his son and a few other family members. And they're planning another trip to St. Augustine, so we'll see what happens. We got to meet some of the actors from the Dolly Parton pirate show. And I know they were in Dell's encampment on Saturday night, making good pictures and having a good time. It was a great event. In fact, and update on Tybee Island. I got this officially from Ezra Hans. He videoed with me while we were driving. So the nor'easter and the hurricanes that were going up the coast, they ended up canceling Tybee Island on Friday, but by 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, things had cleared. The tide was so high there was no beach, but things had cleared. And he said, as pirates always do, the storm's not going to keep them from drinking rum. And so they still had a party from Saturday until Sunday. And he did tell me that many of the vendors in that shorter period of time, even, they still at least made money and weren't out of pocket. So that's a great thing. We're happy for Tybee Island also, which proves that you can have two great pirate festivals at the same time. You just have to make your own decisions. Isn't that right, Captain Mayhem of the Pirates of the White Sands? And I'm catching up on the 8 bells because I got a new glass to drink out of now too. But it was a good time. I had a school teacher come up to me, and she's been a school teacher for Bay Haven School, and she's been to the Pirate Museum for the 4th grade field trips for 11 years, 11 times. And somehow, luckily, I have been the tour guide for her class all 11 years. So she came up and had to talk to me, and it was great. So it's a great thing. It's a good festival. And, well, hey, next year's just going to even be better. I might have to get Mandy to come out.
Oh, you missed that whole conversation.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I was talking to your brother about it because, see, Davey went offline and I got stuck here by myself, and he had 3 files for the bells, and I'm like, I don't know which files, so we're all just going to talk now.
Well, at least we kept things going. Do I remember her name? You know what? I do not. I remember. No, I'm not even gonna attempt to try to remember. I do not remember her name, but I may be able to find out. So yes, and my entire crew did wonderful. They're happy. They're already talking about next year. We've made some plans and some updates, so we'll figure it all out. It was a great deal. Let's see, Christopher Heffron. Bring her out next year. Bring Mandy out next year. Absolutely, yes. We're gonna put Mandy. I really have to ask this because I don't know. Are you the kind of pirate that will camp out?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
good.
camping last week.
All right.
As long as she has her medical kit.
Well,
He doesn't know about that yet.
we only put up what medical kit?
It took
She'll
like
fill you
5
in.
seconds. I'll fill you in. Let you finish your story, and then I'll fill you into
Okay.
speed.
So we only set up 4 tents. We originally were going to set up 7, but we had a change in plans. We set up 4 with 2 flies. Actually, we're going to set up 5 with 2 flies. We set up 4 with 2 flies, but we're planning on 3 flies next year and 7 tents next year. So we're looking forward to it. All shout outs to Tink and his leatherworking. He did a great job, and he was very happy. So we'll have to see from there. Do you have any other videos that you haven't shown
do.
yet?
Mandy and I were critiquing because this is really your first time to be doing these videos.
Yes.
And we told
so I know they suck.
No, nobody said that. But here's another one.
Smile for the camera there, Mr. Tinker. Hey, you done well this weekend, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, it was a great time over here this weekend.
We shouldn't say too much because we don't want Annette to find out, right?
Oh.
Aye, and if you haven't known, there's Mr. Leon over there. He does leather, and so does Mr. Tinker. So they've done a great job here. It's been a good job. We're looking forward to next year. And look who's over here. Mr. Ben. Aye, Mr. Ben. And sitting over there in a life of leisure, Mr. Steve, who's been covering for me when I have to walk around and do other things. It's been a good weekend, aye?
Yes, it has. Very good weekend.
And I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue that with you, Captain.
Very good, very good. And we've got some other things going on out here. Miss Tina is making people walk the plank out here. Walking the plank. Walking the plank. We got you on video walking the plank. Very good. I'm going to give you a last look at our encampment, ladies and gentlemen. We have from this area here all the way down to that area there, a good encampment we had. And next year we've already made a deal besides this part here. We will be using this part here all the way up to there. So we have even bigger plans for next year. Oh, and look who's wandering by. Wait, I'm going to have to make him stop and say something. Let's see here. And I guess I'll raise it up a little bit.
Be not that short.
Aye. Look, two of the crew from the Pirates of the White Sands.
Aye, that we be made.
Aye, did you have a good time this weekend?
Aye, it's been an absolute blast. We've had a lot of fun.
Well, I want to thank you guys for inviting us to be a part of it. As always, it's just a lot of fun to come over here to Panama City and work this festival because of my brother.
Yes.
I do it even if it wasn't for my brother.
Right.
Yeah. We're glad to have you. Glad y'all can bring it back this year.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
And I'll give you a heads up. I've already talked to the powers that be. You get all of it. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're going to put a little bit more.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So we got an idea on putting a tent here just for me to do magic. Okay.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
Aye.
We'll say R and sign off. R. And I have a magic button in my hand. Let's see if it works.
All right. I'm still learning. I'm a baby at this. It's fun, but also I have so many other things going on, and my concentration level gets torn apart in different directions. So it gets a little. And we were on edge because we had 2 attempted thieves in our encampment. So we were on edge, keeping an eye on things. Ransom, you said you wish you had time to take videos of your encampment. Well, next year, let's specifically make some times in some kind of a schedule that we have to do something. Otherwise, we're not going to get it done because it just gets difficult. We'll assign someone next year. Absolutely. Very good. Well, it was fun. I had a great time. We did well. Davey, where are we at on the schedule for tonight? I know I've walked in and kind of blown it out of the water, so to speak, but I did watch some of what you did at the beginning. You did a great job. You took the helm masterfully, even if you had a glitch and then had to give the helm to Mandy. That's called the quarterback sneak. We're happy with that. So you did well. Mandy, by the way, is the rain and the flooding gone out of Utah now?
Kind of. We started more, I guess it's coming up from a hurricane this last round that came up on Saturday. And then we're still gloomy for this week. I was supposed to go load the siege weapons into the truck, but while it's raining, I don't want to because we have to drive to Ely with the pirate ship and the siege weapons this weekend. So, but I think we're supposed to start clearing up on Thursday.
Very good. Well, some of you may know, I haven't seen the pictures yet, but St. Augustine flooded because of the storms going up the coast, plus king high tide and a full moon. So I've heard there was a lot of flooding in town, but I also had somebody tell me no more than usual for this kind of a situation. So I don't know. I have to look at some pictures and see. Where are we at on the schedule there, Mr. Longwood?
We have done everything but the answer to the joke of the week, and then all the end of the show stuff.
And I've missed many mayhem, so go ahead and bring them in.
All right.
Okay, it's time for the answer to the joke of the week. What's the worst thing to see in the middle of the ocean? The answer is a sinking ship. I bet Mandy Joe is sinking with laughter.
I'm not sure I'm laughing yet.
Mandy is.
Well. So I'm just kind of walking back to see. I see my son is on board. I see Zachary's on board. Strong Bear is on board. That's good. Who else is on board? Black Ball is on board. It was good to get a chance to talk to him, and I met his better half. He's a lucky man. She's a lovely woman. Let's see who else is on there. Ransom Mayhem. He's on board. And of course, I saw Parlay 8. That's good. And Bo's on. So I'm happy. Everybody's here. You all made it on time. I apologize for being late. So what's next on this schedule then, Davey? Because I don't have anything in front of me.
Well, I'm sure you don't have a shot across the bow.
I do not. I have an idea for a couple already. But, oh, wait. Let me answer the question to my wife. Did I get her a Cersei? That's her word for did I get her a present? The answer is yes. I came home safely. And Bo and them are still on the road. They have 6 more hours until they get home. No, actually, I was going to buy you something, but the booth didn't even open on for the rest of the weekend. They closed down on Saturday morning and never opened back up again. So I couldn't get you what I wanted to get you. So make sure, Bo, that you all drive safely. Are the Brussos and Bo and her other half all in the same vehicle or different vehicles? And look, I've got a sad face from my wife because I didn't buy her a present. Captain can't win. Oh, well. I'll figure something out. Oh, they stopped in Savannah. I believe... Hi, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Cannonball. So dinner tomorrow, Taco Tuesday. Absolutely. If that'll get me out of trouble, absolutely. We're good with that. Very good. So, Davey, you've done such a great job. I'm just relaxed and enjoying the rum. Believe it or not, I did not drink that much this weekend. Yes, I know, Mandy, you don't believe it. But I didn't. But okay, Davey, so what do we have? A thank you to our guest?
And
thank
you to our platforms and numbers yet.
All right, go ahead. Put it up there and I'll work with it.
The Captain's Quarters podcast is always searching the world for history, knowledge, and adventure. It takes a crew to run a podcast, so we would like to take this opportunity to thank those who help keep the podcast going.
The crew: Captain William Mayhem, Navigator Davey Longwood, Cartographer Mandy Joe. Our charities we support: Agla's Acres, St. Augustine Humane Society, and Inc. Investing in Kids. The 3 major charities for support, but always room for more. You too can be part of the crew and support the show in many ways. Go to our Patreon. For a small monthly contribution, become a powder monkey, first mate, or captain sponsor. Go to YouTube and hit the like and subscribe buttons to join our ranks and support the show. It does take a crew. Thank you.
Good job, Davey, as always. And Blackball, I don't think you drank my share. Let's see. You can watch us on YouTube, and then once the show is over, it downloads automatically to Spotify, Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook, and you can watch us all. And you can listen to us if you don't want to see my ugly face. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Music, Amazon, Twitter, Stitcher, and Castbox. There's hardly any way you can't catch us. Right, Mandy?
Correct.
Right. We do it all. Ransom says, thank you to the Swashbucklers for coming out in support of us and the event. We are all too happy to be a part of it. It's my 11th year doing this event, but I think it's the crew's 10th year. I think the first year I did it without crew, and but I could be wrong. And it's the 15th year of the entire event. So that's something to crow about. 15 years for this event. And they do a good job. It's really nice that they have such great support from the Tourist Development Bureau, or whatever they call it in Panama City Beach. We call it TDC here. So have you been to Nathaniel Hope event at least Eola? Davey, did you see that?
Yes.
And do you?
No.
No. Okay, very good. All right. So what else do we have?
Our numbers.
Those would be important. Have they grown a little bit?
Mandy.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, a little bit is better than nothing. Yep. Well, that was.
Is Davey having tech issues again?
No, it's not. It won't play your video, Mandy.
Do you want? So your other stuff worked for me that you couldn't make work. I can try to make it work.
See if you can make it work.
Let me figure out where he has it in here.
Here's how I'm now looking at the little glitches in the show from now on. They're learning experiences, so they can't be bad.
Where is the file?
Is
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Okay.
You know what would be a really great Christmas present for all of us? 87 more on the number, and then we'd be at 1,600 by the end of the year. That would be a good Christmas present. More than that would be even better. But have you shown the list of our schedule? Do we have a show next week?
No.
We have no show.
We'll put out one of the videos from one of the events, like one of the interviews and stuff. I'll get edited to try to put out next week. So I've been trying on the off weeks to do that.
I'm at the Pirate Museum too for the weekend. Maybe I could do something in the Pirate Museum. We could put that out there too. Is that okay with you?
It's doable, yeah.
Yeah, doable. All right, I like being doable. That's good. All right. So no show next week. Actually, according to that list, it's a members only show next week.
Is it? Oh, it is.
It's a members only show. So we need to figure. Oh, wait a minute. We're in October.
Halloween themed show.
Yeah, it's a Halloween theme. See, today is the 13th. You're right. No show next week. The show after that will be a Halloween show. What? I'm reading the wrong month. I was reading September. So you're right. No show next week. But by right before Halloween, maybe we can come up with an idea to promote and really get something going to get some membership up to start 2026. We'll see. History McCrae's would love to have you here. Oh, that's to my son, I bet. I am bound by secrecy, and we'll leave it at that. Is my son watching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he? How can you see who's on the list? I can see him as they type, but I can't see if they're still there. But okay, wait.
He was on at the because I welcomed everybody, and he was one of them that was on at the beginning.
Yeah, he was chit-chatting with us earlier.
He was.
So
Okay. Well, hopefully he's still there. I talked to him on the phone today also. So it was, I can't say enough about the Panama City Beach Pirate of the High Seas event. It's always a lot of fun. I've made some really good contacts there. We should do a Halloween show upstairs around the fireplace. All right, let me see what I can do about moving some cameras and we'll figure it out. I think we can make that work. So we'll see. On that note, Davey, once again, you did a great job. You took the helm, and we appreciate it. If you have any questions or ideas, send it to Captain's Quarters Podcast 21@gmail.com. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So we met at least six of the pirates from the Dolly Parton pirate show that is now in Panama City Beach. They came over to the event. I got to stand around and talk to 6 of them at different times through the weekend. And they told me that they are down in January and they would like to come to St. Augustine and visit the Pirate Museum. What I'm hoping is, if we can work it out, that they would come and be here through a Monday and we'd sit around the big table and have all of them on the show at the same time. So we'll see what we can do. And Kara said she'll decorate my podcast studio if I want. So we'll see. She's got 2 weeks to work on that. So have I missed anything, Davey? You're running the show. I just came in.
Nope, we covered everything.
All right, very good. Mandy, you doing okay out there in the West?
Yeah, holding up.
How's Bo and the child?
They're doing all right. The child's in dance classes right now for getting ready for comp season. And
Good.
Bo's running around taking care of stuff so I could be here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I love it when I feel comfortable
That's
enough.
awesome.
What's that?
Can you see what just happened on the screen?
Strong Bear is a YouTube member. Very
Congrats.
good, sir.
Thank you.
That means that when we figured out what we're doing for members only shows, you are going to be a guest with us. We love it. Very good. The more the merrier, ladies and gentlemen, the more the merrier. And I can't think of anything else other than to say thank you to Ransom Mayhem for being a good host. The food was good. I got a chance to taste the fish and taste the goat, but just a taste, because there were so many people grabbing at the food and having a good time. So we'll fix it for next year, right? But it was a good time had by all. Davey, you did a great job. I thank you very, very much for taking the helm. I thought I would be here on time, but it just didn't work out, the powers that be. I look forward to talking to everybody later, next week or the week after. Tune in. We've got a few more shows for the rest of 2025, and I think we've got a few new announcements to put up there. We love having everybody here. On that note, if I haven't missed anything, go ahead, Davey.
Part of the podcast.
Part of the crew.
Always, ladies and gentlemen, crew, we can't do it without you. We could, but it would just be the 3 of us, and that would be boring, and they would probably mutiny.
Oh, we got another one.
Uh-oh, another one? Mal, very good. We love new members. We are going to have to make really something special for a new members board, and we've got to come up with something to really get out there and get more new members. But thank you very much, Strong Bear. Thank you very much, Mal. We appreciate you being a part of the show and a part of the crew. And as always, we can't do it without you. Fair winds and following seas. And to each and every one of you, we'll see you again on the morrow. Aye.
With wit and charm, they make it clear.